Are you tired of being rushed and getting eliminated in the first 2 minutes of the game starting? If yes, then you've come to the right video, because today I will show you the top 10 tips that a beginner needs in Mini Empire RTS. And trust me, you do need these if you're always losing to your enemies. Tip number 1 is prioritize economy. For me, if I'm in a casual mode, I'll probably use around 3 to 4 workers. Most of the time 4 workers really, as they do the work really fast. And if I'm in a blitz match, then I might just be using 2, as it's just blitz, and blitz is really fast paced. But also at the same time, you should try and get the resources off your enemies. Number 2, you should always keep on scouting your enemies. As for me, it's blue and red, because they are a big threat, as they are both allies next to each other, and my ally is all the way over here. And this gets me to tip number 3. Always try and get an alliance as soon as possible in the match. As soon as you join the match, quickly go and try and ally with someone. Doesn't matter who, just try and go an ally. But the only thing I will recommend is try and be with someone that is next to you. For example, red and blue over here, but I'm kind of far away with orange, but he can still come up and ally with me if I'm in trouble. And now tip number 4. This tip is actually pretty useful in my opinion, as these can actually help you decide in winning or losing the matches. In this tip, what you have to do is block the choke points. For example, over here is these 2 choke points for between me and red and blue. If I can just go and put up my armies here to not let him come out, then he will also have to make an army. And if I could have a superior army than him, then that would be even better. At the start, you should probably be using gunners, but as soon as you can, just try and get yourself a few turrets, as they are really helpful. Okay, yes, I'm getting attacked, and as I rushed blue, I'm getting rushed instead. But I can still rush him back, as if I can still manage to stop him from coming back to me. As I have the hold of the choke points, he can't get into here, and I'm always trying to stop him from expanding and getting his economy to be lower than what it should have been. But don't always prioritize in trying to get yourself a bigger army as soon as possible, because if you try and get an army as soon as possible like me, then you might be losing in the economy, and that could actually end towards your loss. So that is going to be the tip 5, that try and balance your army and economy together, as these 2 are your key points in winning a match. I'll recommend just trying to get around 3 farms or 4. I did like around 5 farms as soon as I could, because I could actually easily expand this time. But I only recommend getting 3 farms as soon as possible. Then only get yourself an army base. If you can, then only get an army base, but you don't really need to, as you could just quickly go and upgrade those farms into oil pumps, and that is going to be really helpful. So now, as you can see, I have easily put some turrets over here at the choke points, so now blue can't be easily attacking me unless he's got a bigger army. I wouldn't say just add only 1 or 2 turrets. You always need more than 1 turret, as much as you can really. So I've put 2 over here at the back, as it's the most unguarded place, but I'm still going to be adding. And always try to know your enemy as much as you can by destroying the economy. Like, I'm just destroying this economy over here, as that's going to help him even more to suppress him down. And now, as I'm building these defenses, it gets me to my next tip. Build smarter defenses. Don't just build like a few stuff and that's it. Oh yeah, I don't mind, I don't care. No, you need to build smarter defenses, because these defenses are going to be something that's going to help you at the end. as I'm building these defenses over here. And if you even make turrets, let's say, you always need a bunch of walls that are protecting them. The reason? Well, sometimes you might be like, nah, that's just fine, turrets are okay alone, but no, they're not, because I have literally done this before and turrets get destroyed easily, whereas if I just try and use wall, it's gonna protect them a lot, even if it's just like 2 like I have over here. But as you can see, my army is not powerful enough right now, as it's only 1 unit army. So after I can get enough money to make more better units, I would probably even do that. The reason? Well, if I just make an army like, let's just say around only with these few soldiers, I will be demolished. Like right now, if I make an army with, let's say, rocketeers, tanks, and all the other stuff, then only I could get better. That's why I'm actually expanding in my economy, as it's really low, only 12,000 per minute, which is not going to be helpful in a big war with 2 people. That's why you also need to make harbors that you can use to go. And now this gets me to my next tip number 8. Always make your houses in places where you know your enemy is not going to come at. For example, I know my enemy is not going to reach over here unless they defeat me, so then I will make my houses over there just to stop my enemy from coming near me. And there we go, my orange ally has taken over 2 more bases which were gone already, but like, I mean, still. And I made them rage quit now. Nice. And this gets me to my number 9. Always try and make your enemies rage, and always try and be aggressive, because if you don't be aggressive and you're just trying to be, let's say, peaceful, I guess, yeah, that does actually work out. I've done that, and yeah, that does work out. But then at the same time, if your enemy is aggressive, go on aggressive at them. Make defenses that you know they cannot go through easily, and then destroy them. And lastly, tip number 10. In every single game you play, either you lose or you win, just try and learn on what your mistakes were. For example, I don't know, you wasted a bit of money making builders, and then you should have used that money to make some, I don't know, like military base as soon as possible in early games. Always learn with every single game. And this game, just to let you know, if you didn't know this before, we will be getting air units soon in this game. Even though right for now we haven't got any air units, but the developers have said that they are going to be adding air units either this week or next week, Saturday. So be ready for air units. I might be making a new video on air units, and as you just saw, I demolished my enemy because he didn't have any good defenses on his own base. Alright, before we wrap up, let's go over a few mistakes that can really mess you up when you're just starting out. First, not scouting early. If you don't know what the other guy is building, you're basically walking in blind, and that's a good way to lose fast. Second, overbuilding your army too soon. Yes, having a big army feels cool, but if you burn through your resources, you're done for later in the game. Third, leaving the HQ and key buildings open. I've seen people getting wiped out by one small push just because they had no defenses where it mattered. Fourth, chasing enemies too far from your base. You might win the fight, but come back to find your HQ is gone. And last, ignoring the minimap. That little thing is your warning system. Use it a lot. So yeah, quick recap. Focus on the economy first, scout early, set up small defenses, know your unit counters, make alliances when it makes sense, and don't fall for those rookie mistakes I just mentioned. Mini Empires is all about adapting, so the more you play, the better you will get at reading the game and reacting fast. So please don't mind, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.